Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Cyril. I'm from India and currently I'm a student here in Vaasa, Finland. So if you watched my last video, I had just started my workplace practice from Vamia. So my practice was at Ven and I was doing buffet. So while I was doing my practice over there, I got a job offer from Lapland since winter season is coming. So there's a lot of hiring that happens in Lapland. So I had applied earlier, and finally one of the restaurants, they decided to call me for an interview, and it went well, and they finally hired me. So they were able to give me apprenticeship contract. So apprenticeship contract is they will train me while I'm working, and they will also give me a salary. So for that apprenticeship contract, there will be a work contract that will be made, that will be between me and the restaurant, and there will also be a contract which will be between Vamia and the restaurant, because I'm a student of Vamia, and they will be training me as a part of the apprenticeship contract. So Vamia has to make a contract where it will state all the guidelines, like they made one for when I was working at Ven. So for that, I have to go and talk to all the teachers and make a study plan. While I'll be there in Lapland, I have to still continue my studies from there. So that's where I'm going. Also, yeah, day before yesterday, it started snowing, but it has stopped now. So that was a sign for us to go and change our tires. So that's where I am at. I'll just collect my tires and go to Sampo campus. Since my tires don't have the wheels with it, so it's a bit more expensive if I do it from outside. So that's why I take it to Sampo, because they are students. It's not very expensive, and they take about 20 with balancing, so that's quite reasonable for me. Otherwise, if I did it from outside, it would cost me around 60 to 70, since I don't have the alloys. But if you have the wheels complete, it's around 20 euros anyways. So for me, it's cheaper if I do it from Sampo. So I'll take the wheels and go to Sampo first. I'll drop off the car, and from there I'll be going to Hansa, and I have to talk to all the teachers. And also while I'm there, I have to get my account fixed. My Outlook is not working properly, because while I'm there, I have to do all the assignments online. So I need to make sure that it's working properly. So I have to go and contact the Digi help and get everything sorted out, because I leave next week. And let's go. subjects that are there in the next semester, the semester that I will be away in Lapland, have been sorted, and they made a study plan for me. So they will be giving me assignments and other study material that I can use while I'm there. So I'll just explain briefly about how this works. So if you're coming to Vamia, firstly, you have a number of practices that you have to do. These are workplace practices, so you have to go and work, and these will be unpaid practices. So while you're working, you just gain experience, and these are usually 9 weeks. So there are 5 different types of practices, and you have to do that. It's compulsory. You get competence points by doing those. But you also have the option of doing it through apprenticeship, which I will be doing now. So for apprenticeship, you first need to apply and get a job offer from somewhere. For example, for me, I got the job offer from Lapland. So once you get that job offer, then you can tell them that you're a student, so you need an apprenticeship contract, which basically means that while you're working there, they will also train you, and if they agree and they're willing to give you an apprenticeship contract, so that means they will also train you. That someone will be dedicated to look over you, and they will make sure you're doing all the tasks properly. So after you get that job contract, you can contact your supervisor and let them know that you have an apprenticeship contract, that they are willing to give you apprenticeship training. So after that, then they will contact the restaurant, or in my case, which is a restaurant. So they will contact the restaurant and they'll ask them about the details. Like, there are some requirements that they need to make sure that the restaurant is able to offer you the training. So once you have that sorted out, then you get back to the restaurant. They will give you your work contract. You need to sign that, and then comes the last part, which is you have to talk to the teachers. So if in case you have theory classes in your semesters that you will be away, you can do these apprenticeship even when you have theory classes. So it doesn't have to be only during your practice semesters. So for me, like, I have 1 practice semesters coming up and 1 theory. So for that theory semester, I will have to talk to, which I already did today. You have to go and talk to the teachers if they are willing to give you material that you can study from wherever you are. Then it works for you. Then you can do your apprenticeship training. Then after that, I will be leaving next week. So I will take my car there because it's going to get really cold, and I don't want to use the public transport over there, because it's better if you have your own transport over there. So hopefully it works out well for me. I'll keep making videos as I go. So next week I'll pack and start moving. See you in the next video.